Radio. My name is Steve Gooseby. There I go. All right, let me bring up you, Sataris. Sataris is right there. There you go, Sataris. Say hello to the people.
Hello, good
And
morning, people.
and let's give a nice, warm round of applause for our special guests. If y'all don't know who these ladies are, you're gonna know in a minute. Give it up for
Picture Perfect.
Make some nizzoys in the building. Yes, we got Picture Perfect in the building. And first of all, if y'all could just introduce yourselves individually, we'll start right there and we'll get into it.
Good morning, everyone. Dwana Billings.
Yep, and just make sure you speak into that microphone.
Hope y'all can hear me. What's up, Beantown and beyond? Dwana Billings. How y'all doing?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Jen Paris. Jen is in the house.
That's right.
Happy sunrise, y'all. This your girl, Tammy Smith, a.k.a. L.A.
And where you calling from, by the way? Matter of fact, where are you? Because you ain't in the studio with us. Where you at?
I am in New England. I wish I could be there.
At a secret location.
In a secret location.
Yes.
Nanya. No.
All right. So for those that don't know, Picture Perfect, back in the days, we was all doing something a little different back then with the music scene in Boston. Give it up for the late Larry Wedgeworth, Larry Wu.
Yes.
May his soul rest in peace, who actually discovered you all. What year was that? How long ago was that?
In the
I think we were in our teens, about 15.
Y'all about 15 years old? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think Dwana was 14. I was 15.
You were 16. You were 14.
Sherry was 12.
Wow. And if you're watching on social media, by the way, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and something else if I forgot. But anyways, if you're watching, right, that picture you see on the screen, that's Picture Perfect. Back when y'all was teenagers?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And what record label were you on back then?
Atlantic
Records. So y'all was working with Sylvia Rhone, Doug Morris, and Monty and those guys. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. So how did you all even get involved in the music scene in Boston? Y'all was singing in the church. What was the deal?
As teenagers back in Boston in the 80s, everyone was, wanting to be famous. You had New Kids on the Block, they were coming out. New Edition was doing their things. And then down at St. Francis Church, that was kind of like our safe haven.
Right.
All the kids used to hang out down there. And, we were like just hanging out as friends, but like forming singing groups. We would enter talent shows and, stuff like that. So, we were friends first, just growing up in the neighborhood. Then started taking it seriously as we saw New Edition coming up. Tammy, had an in as an original Candy Girl. Okay.
We remember that.
Doing it. We were doing it. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it was just such a great time to come up and like really like be famous. Like we were Boston famous, but yeah.
Right. No, y'all was doing it. I mean, you was on a major label, Atlantic Records. So that record was distributed throughout the world, not just in the States. So y'all was out there. So you started out in the church, pretty much.
No, church.
No.
Just
Just in the streets. No,
in the streets.
No, not I.
I didn't start off in the church, which a lot of great performers started off in the church. Unfortunately, I did not.
Right. So you all were friends back then, or you were kind of together?
We were all friends as teenagers, young girls, going to different schools, running in different circles, and somehow, like Dwana said, we went down to the St. Francis de Sales Church. Now, I went to St. Francis de Sales School, but also there was the church where Travis Gresham and Brooke Payne, they was running things down there. They had some male groups out there that I think was the Dramaticians back in the day. And that's how we connected. And how we met Larry, he came down looking for 3 girls. And so he had Dwana, as I believe, was in another group called Spice. And Sherry and I was in a group called I Shy. And so Larry merged us all together. It was 5 of us at first. And then Larry merged us together, and then it became 3.
Look how
and then when one of the other young ladies left, we needed to find another girl. So we went to the Lee School, and that's how we found Jen Paris Hall.
So I did Maurice Starr's Hollywood Talent Night, and I won the dance competition.
Right.
And he contacted Free and told her he wanted her to get in touch with me so he could
Look how
audition.
small the world is.
You see this?
Right.
You know, Free, who ended up on BET, of course, as everybody knows.
Exactly.
You know.
So she contacted me and she said, Jen, Maurice Starr wants to audition you for Picture Perfect. I said, oh, they're going to add a fourth member. And she said, no, you're going to be a replacement. And so I was really nervous. I said, I'm not going unless you come with me. So she came with me. Tammy was there. Larry was there. Maurice was there. And literally, I was a nervous wreck. But I did it, ended up in the group. Within a week, we had our first record deal. With the
So you ended up, you replaced Sherry?
I did.
Okay.
But
so what
not
happened? Not,
replace her as a lead, just as a member.
Got you. Listen, hey, let's put it all out there. What happened? How did you? I mean, you know, it's years later. I'm sure everybody's good. You know what I mean? What happened? You know, because Sherry was she's actually the girl on New Edition's first album. She's Candy Girls as well as both of y'all.
Yeah.
So that story goes, we're both the New Edition Candy Girls. She's on the US album. We're both on the UK album. But Sherry was doing Broadway. She was doing a lot of theater at that time. And so she got Little Shop of Horrors, I think, had come up while she was in the group. And of course, you got to make a decision, you know, Broadway, you know, and just getting into that mainstream theater. And so she decided to pursue other ventures. And then that was an opportunity. Larry put me into the lead. Then, like we said, we had to find a third member because for that sound, for that look. And Jennifer came in, and it just worked perfectly. It was just like the ingredients all came together to make that perfect cake, you know.
Cool. Because I always wonder what happened with that.
Of course, you know, as women, we all a lot of that was going on, but we're gonna keep you know, women, when we have strong women, independent, strong women, you know, that have their own minds and their own, you know, journey and their own ideas about things. So I'm not gonna say those things weren't there. Yeah, it was a lot of cat fights in the elevator, but I'll say this about us: when we came to the profession, the business. We were about our business. True or false, DeWanna? You know, you would never know. We had a little argument just a minute ago. But we come out and, you know, do the job, what needs to be done first, and then we'll go back to all that.
Right. So let's talk about that journey a little bit more, because as you just said, there was some ups and downs. What were some of the? Let's talk about the ups first. What were some of the great ups? And you know, I'm sure doing shows in different states and things like that was a positive. But,
Absolutely.
But what was some of the greatest moments while in the group?
I would probably say the biggest moment for us was hearing our song over the radio over WILD.
Yes,
Right.
That was a big up for us because we were always outside. We was always at the radio station. Yeah. So when it first played, we were like screaming our heads off. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God, that's our song. That's our song.
Yeah.
And yeah.
What song was that?
Prove It Boy.
Prove It Boy.
That was our first single.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yes, it was a 12-inch. So that's how we got our first deal. We got a 12-inch deal first.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to see how those sales went. And then immediately after, we had the album deal. Yes.
Nice.
I would say for me, the high was seeing us in like Right On magazine.
Oh yeah.
Magazines. Like, oh my God, like I'm in a magazine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Right.
Like, I wanted my own autograph.
And I'm sure you have some of those items from back then still today.
Yeah.
We do.
You got them framed on the wall.
Yes.
Okay. What you
I
know?
have the notebook right here.
Oh, you do, Tammy?
Wow.
I'm gonna try to find it.
Wow.
Do you have the one of the Right On magazine?
I think I do.
That was so long ago. I'm sure that.
Oh, she really got the album.
I have
Photo album. They don't. This new generation doesn't know anything about photo albums.
I've kept everything. So
or Right On magazine. They don't know about that.
Every show that we've done, I have. I was the one that the keeper of history.
Yes, here it is. That's the Right On magazine. Yes.
Nice.
Let me see what else I can find in here. I pulled out the notebook. I wasn't quite prepared to, let me see what else. I have a bunch of stuff in here, but a highlight for me, a couple of highlights is when we did opened up for Lisa in the Cult Jam.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember we did that. That was a highlight. Also, we did the Apollo Theater. And when we did the Apollo Theater, we were guests. So we all thought we were going to get booed. We were scared. We were like, oh my God, they're going to boo us and all that. But no, because we were guests, I'm going to see if I can find that. Because we were guest stars, the energy was different. So we didn't get booed. But I mean, check this out. I got a blast from Stevie G and the Good Girls is on here.
Oh, hold up. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say you better not show that. You better not show that.
I don't know how clear it is.
Better not show that.
My lighting's awful. But these were the Miller Music Lunchtime Concert Series.
Yo. You know what's crazy? I'll tell people about that and they don't believe me. And
that's hilarious.
I don't have any of those photos from back then either.
All right, Tammy might got you covered.
Yeah. Definitely. You know what? When you get a chance, definitely send me those.
I will. I'll send you those.
And I'll never display them.
This is just at Orchard Park. Or we do our little summer shows, whatever.
Wow.
See that there, Jennifer? Look at you.
Yes. Oh my goodness. When we first got our bobs and all of that. Remember? That's when we was Danny's, his, and hers.
Yeah.
And we all had our bobs. And we was like,
man.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, you just blew my mind with that.
Absolutely. I got tons of stuff. I wish I could have been there in the studio. I would have brought this all out.
Wow.
So what do you think today versus back then? Time was different back then than how it is today. Like, what would you say to those that are out there trying to get into the entertainment world, but they don't have access like you all had access? Like you had Larry Wu, you had Maurice Starr, and it was just different back then.
I would probably say it's easier for people to get deals now because there's so much social media. They get on YouTube, they get on IG and TikTok, and people notice them a lot faster. It's a lot easier access to get to the music industry. I would probably say, honestly, I speak about this on my podcast as well, as the fact that people don't necessarily have to go to those commercial brand record companies.
Right.
They could create their own situation.
It's a lot easier today.
Yes, definitely.
Nice. So you said you have a pod of your own, Jen?
A podcast.
A podcast?
I do.
So tell us about it.
So my podcast, I created it, what was it, last year? Yeah, last year.
You're on your second season.
Matter of fact, the beginning of this year, February 1st, 2026, I started. It seems so long ago, but it's called The Soundtrack to My Journey. And I created that specifically to talk about how music has carried you through life's journey. And so it initially was for everyone. So I had book authors, film and movie producers. I've had therapists. The one thing that I found that I got stuck on, though, honestly, when I did my first interview with one of the groups from Boston, once I got into the Boston thing, I was locked. And then I started interviewing every group based out of Boston because for me, what I always say is I might have been in Atlanta, and I've been in Atlanta for 30 years now.
Oh, wow.
But I will say, as long as I've been in Atlanta, I still rep hard for Boston. I was coming for Boston. I said, Boston built me, and I'm going to show my love to all my Boston groups that I grew up
Voted.
I feel like half of Atlanta is Boston.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know, you go down there, it's like you're at home.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
I traveled in Atlanta.
That's how I feel when I go down there.
No, absolutely. So speaking on that, I spun this around, and I'm going to talk on it real quick. I spun this around basically doing an episode on one of the film and movie producers who's also from Boston. Her name is Shauna Brown. And right after we did our interview, we discussed the fact that, you know, there's so many people in Boston. I mean, from Atlanta, from Boston in Atlanta.
Right.
I said, but we don't have our space created that people can collectively gather together on a regular basis unless it's a Celtics game or a Patriots game.
Yeah.
So I created this thing called From the Beam to ATL. And so what I'm doing is my inaugural reunion that's going to go on September 25th through 27th in Atlanta. And I'm bringing Boston to Atlanta.
All right.
Nice, nice,
All
nice.
right.
So you
what's the
coordinated
date?
that.
Oh, yeah.
I've been seeing that. Okay.
What's
Yeah.
the date?
So that is going to be September 25th, which is a Friday, through Sunday the 27th.
Okay.
And
Boston to
literally,
Atlanta.
yes, I've got quite a few things locked in for that weekend. And our host hotel is the Reverb, which is by Hard Rock. And it's directly across the street from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Everything is walkable. Directly across the street from
That's a
that
good
is
area, too.
Cam Newton's Cigar Lounge, which is Fellowship Lounge. So right after our meet and greet on Friday, we're going directly to Cam's spot. And then on Saturday is our main event. And we got lots going on Saturday. So we got 3 DJs. We got Remy in the City from your radio station as my host on Friday.
Yep.
And Free is our host on Saturday.
Nice.
Wow.
So it really is going to be a reunion.
It really is a Boston reunion. And I'm really happy to say that I'm from the Bean and I'm bringing our family to Atlanta.
Nice.
So that's going to be you guys' second home. I even got a realtor on deck as one of my vendors. So she can prep you guys to get ready to move out there.
Right.
So Jen, so you want to tell our viewers like how they can find your pod and all the information?
The podcast or the event?
Both.
Okay. So the podcast is called The Soundtrack to My Journey. And you can find that on YouTube. That's usually where it airs. I'm actually out here doing a couple of episodes as well. So The Soundtrack to My Journey, it airs generally every Sunday at 6 o'clock. But the last couple of weeks, I've kind of been focused really hard on From the Bean to ATL. But it airs every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
And then From the Bean to ATL, I have social media. I have it on IG, TikTok, and Facebook. Again, it's called From the Bean to ATL. And you'll see all the flyers, all the events. And if you want to buy tickets, please go to eventbrite.com.
Boom.
And just throw in From the Bean to ATL. It will upload right there. We have 3 different versions of tickets. The first one is for the free event, which is on Friday. I just need an RSVP. The second one has a fee. And if there's any vendors who are interested in partaking in this event, we have a piece right there that you could pay to be a vendor, but you have to do the first step of sending the application first.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Nice.
That's enough about that. Let's get back on Picture Perfect.
Right. So now back then, the music scene in Boston was great.
Yes.
At least I thought
it was. It
I mean,
was.
New Edition, New
Yes.
Kids, even on the hip hop side, RSO, Ed OG,
9.9.
girls.
Yes.
Hold up now. Don't forget me. The chocolate kisses.
Yes.
Oh, chocolate kisses. It was
Yes. Tammy.
yes. Oh,
So,
wow.
so the music scene was, I thought it was fire back then. You know, a lot of the groups
Yeah,
had some
I
good
thought so,
deals.
too.
And today, we have a lot of talent in Boston. Boston has a lot of talent, lot of great singers, a lot of good rappers. But to me, it doesn't feel like we're unified. Back then, we were kind of unified. I think the reason was because we had people like Maurice, Larry Wu, even Gordon Wedgeworth, excellent keyboardists, and just so many. Dwayne Omar, of course.
Oh yeah. Dwayne Omar. Yes. Yeah.
So we had a lot of good producers that were doing things, and I don't know. How do you feel about it? I don't feel like we're unified like that anymore. You know.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
What I will say is, and pardon me if you guys got something.
I mean, you
to
just
say.
talk so much.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jen.
Hey. He said, "Well, the mic's in front of me, you know."
I can't stand her.
That's how you know you're really good friends.
Anyways, what I do appreciate about the time that we were together, Maurice had his camp of groups.
Yep.
Larry had his camp of groups. Even though we were low key in competition, we grew up like family.
Right.
And we all supported each other by going to each other's shows,
Right,
coming to rehearsals, bigging each other up. So it wasn't really competition. It was we uplifted each other and it was motivation for each other. So I don't think we have that. And I always say that Massachusetts, we were the Motown of Massachusetts.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
So that's what I think is missing now. Everybody thinks that they could be an artist, but what we had truly was artist development. And that's what they're missing,
Totally
the key ingredient.
Totally agree. Totally.
Yes.
And also the discipline to not only the producers and the writers being the backbone, but also the individual artists themselves. You know, you had to want to do what you were doing.
Absolutely.
You know, we were teenagers, we were young girls performing when we should have been chasing boys. We were boy crazy instead. You know. So you know, we had to separate. You know, we were going to school, but we had to go to rehearsal from 3 to 6 or 3 to whatever to do shows. So we had to discipline ourselves, and we wanted to be out doing what everybody else was doing. You know, having fun. We had to do the work, but it paid off. You know.
So what about some of the shows you all were doing? Because I know you said you was excited to hear your record on the radio and the magazines. Your first show outside of Boston, that must have been something exciting. You know what I mean?
Do you
Was that Miami? Was that Florida?
I was going to say our tour, our biggest audience
I have that picture
was
still.
Miami. So I feel like it was Florida was our big show in which we went to the radio stations, did the tour. That's when we met Anita Baker. Yeah.
Tammy,
Yes. What?
the show.
Oh, I was looking in this fabulous book of mine.
With all the evidence.
I thought it was with all the answers, right? Oh, you know what? Okay, I remember we did a show with Club Nouveau.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that was
Love
here.
Nouveau.
That was here though.
Yeah. Love Nouveau. Wow.
Yeah.
You got it all.
I have it all.
Oh, you know what?
You
I
have
don't
it all.
remember what city
You
it
asked-
was, but remember we opened up with Levert,
Mhm.
the
that
real
hot
Levert.
Right.
Oh, she got. Oh, wow.
You should have sent me some of that. I could have put it up on the screen.
Well, okay. So when you were saying, so this is the Florida. This is us in the limo on our way to Florida. So that's the Florida record pool. So I have everything. So I remember we did this major show. What Jennifer was just saying. We went to the record stores. We met a lot of radio people. So these were the record stores we were in. I don't know if you can see everybody there.
Spinelli's, was that
Back then when you had
Was it that-
vinyl. Oh man.
Yeah, and so I remember us meeting Levert.
store down
But Gerald
You
Levert.
talking
Street.
You talking about Spin City?
Spin
Spin
City.
City.
With
Oh,
Rusty.
this
With
No,
Rusty.
that was Jimmy.
Oh,
That was
is
Jimmy.
Levert?
Jimmy owned Spin City. Then Rusty came in with Funky Fresh.
Funky Fresh.
yeah,
That's right. That's
Funky
right.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Because I actually worked with both of them. So yeah.
Right.
Yes, I remember. That's funny.
So I was trying to see if I had the picture with the Levert. Well,
Yeah, so that was a big
excluding Gerald because he was acting a little funny. I guess we were too young for his taste at that time. But we do have a picture with the other two.
He said, "Get them little girls away from me."
So he was into Kim Whitley back then, and maybe even what's her name, Mickey Howard. I don't know which one he was dating, but I know Kim Whitley, the actress, was dating him, and also Mickey Howard. So maybe he figured out, them some young girls. I'm not interested. But we were like, you can at least say hi.
Can I please tell you guys something?
Tell us something.
Like when Steve told me that we were going to interview Picture Perfect, I screamed like, "What? Oh my gosh!"
Oh.
So what you guys don't know, but what you stated earlier is how we supported each other. We would go to each other's shows. So I remember when you guys opened up somewhere down Dudley somewhere. You guys had performed down there. They had a stage built and everything.
Outside.
Yeah, outside. Yeah.
I have those pictures too.
But coming from the Chocolate Kisses, and we were the youngest group, the youngest female group back then. I tell you, I used to look up to you guys because y'all three were always dressed from head to toe. Your singing was perfect, and I used to always look and go to your shows. I was the oldest in our group, and so the other ones, they weren't able to get out and go around like I was able to. But I used to go to you guys' shows. And I would just look at you all and be like, that's going to be us one day. That's going to be us one day.
Love that.
And Tammy, if my memory serves me right, did you do something else outside of Picture Perfect?
I mean, music-wise?
I don't know what it was, but my memory, for some reason, I felt like you did something.
Tammy's the actress.
Don't
The
act shy now,
actress.
Tammy.
Okay.
That
okay.
is, but we, after Picture Perfect, as we didn't break up, we just kind of
Grew up.
No, I mean you had other endeavors. Like,
well, when the group broke up and it was no longer Picture Perfect, we were still friends and we were all doing our own things. Some went to college, some, just whatever life came, on board. I ended up moving to California. So I moved there to pursue acting. So I was out there for almost 25 years. I left Boston for 25 years. So I pursued acting. I did a lot, commercials. I did The Lion King. I toured with them for many years.
that's what it was.
I played Nala, Shinzi, and Sarabi, and I covered 6 female singers. But the great thing about that was my training, being with the Picture Perfect, being in the group, being trained up in Boston. That's what gave me the ability to be able to go to theater and play multiple parts. I was a swing. I didn't know what that was. I was like, a swing? Swinger? What do you mean swing? What's that? But so ended up covering multiple parts, and then did a movie called Blue Hill Ave as well, with Alan Payne and Clarence Williams III. And just various little projects just throughout my, journey out through the acting journey. So yeah, I've done a lot of amazing things since.
Oh, she was a Jet Centerfold.
Yeah. I think I remember
that's
you
right.
doing
I remember that.
1995. Kathleen Battle was on the cover, so I was a Jet Beauty of the Week.
Yeah, I think I remember that, and you doing a hair
better
commercial.
Let them know.
Oh yes, Luster Pink Light Oil. Yes, I did a Luster Pink commercial in
when you had a bob. I remember you had a bob. He's like,
yes. Who does that? Yes. And they used to play that commercial after all of the Black television shows like Moesha and the Wayans brothers, like all the Black shows. And my commercial was being played.
Now, you all have a video? Did you shoot a video?
Not.
You didn't shoot a video?
No,
we was in the middle of working on our second album, and we were working on a video when we got dropped.
I wonder why we got dropped. It wasn't our fault. It wasn't our fault.
Just the way you said that, though.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about that a little. I mean, the record industry is different now. There's pretty much almost none of that happening because mostly everybody's independent.
Exactly.
And streaming and all that. It's a lot different. But back then, it was either political or political. It was either political or it was political. But so back then, just tell me about that experience, because I know that must have been disappointing. How did you find out?
I will say this: we were young, and our parents, honestly, they didn't know the legal terminology and how to look at contracts. We didn't either.
No one did.
We were just very excited to have a record deal. So I think we all signed this contract, not being aware that we were signing a management production contract. So when we got the record deal, it wasn't really Picture Perfect that got the record deal. It was Larry Wu's management production company that got the record deal. So when there was disputes between the record company and Larry, which had nothing to do with Dwana, Jen, and Latimra, somehow or another, they wanted to release that, wanted to keep us. He wasn't letting go.
Yeah, so we were collateral damage.
So yeah,
he wasn't letting go. He was like, "It's my store, my product."
Yes.
Nah.
So we were signed for 2 more years to a contract. Couldn't record with anyone else, and that's how the group disbanded. It wasn't because we broke up for our own reasons. It wasn't.
Yeah.
So
we did try to stay together. I think we tried to with somebody named Jean. Teddy Riley and them's person.
Oh, Griffin.
Gene Griffin and the other gentleman. We did try. We were trying to see how we could stay together. And I think what Jennifer was saying about that contract, that was the issue.
Yeah.
I was kind of a little leery with going with Gene because I thought
we were, but he did come down here to try to get us.
But what's the other gentleman we were mainly dealing with? I can't remember his name.
I can't remember. But all in all, he wasn't letting go. And so therefore we had to just let the contract expire.
So talking about Larry Wu, Did you guys did you feel like he protected you all when you were young, even though the contract was something different than what you thought? But did he like protect you from all the predators out there?
I believe he did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I believe he did. But what I would have loved for Larry to have done with us is to also instill in us to be writers, to be producers, to really know the contracts. Although he did protect us as young women coming up from a lot of the predators that were his friends.
Yeah. Girl, you said it. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting to. That's exactly what I was getting to.
So I'm grateful for that. I'm sure the other young ladies are grateful for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, in a perfect world, yes, things can't always be perfect. But that's one of the things I had wished that he had really instilled in us more. I mean, he really brought out the whip, coming to rehearsal, practicing steps, singing the notes over and over, practicing, getting it tight to where we all did it in one movement. I wrote a song on the album, Can't Hold Back the Tears, but that was the only song I wrote. But it would have been great if that muscle was a little bit more exercised and pushed, or had I known, and I could have kept on, exercising that muscle. So that's the downfall, but it's never too late.
Well, on the second album, he was encouraging us to do a little bit more writing. So we were trying to work on the second album, but we didn't fulfill it.
And how much did you all even understand about the business back then? You didn't know much.
We didn't know anything besides the recording studio and the stage.
Singing.
Yeah, like hit the notes. Like hit the notes. You know, hit the note. Larry's yelling at you. What are you, stupid?
Oh. That's stupid.
Yep.
And y'all know Cornell, my guy Cornell Brown.
Yes. He's in Atlanta.
Yeah, he's in Atlanta. Cornell had this thing. First of all, dude is hilarious, man.
Oh yeah, he
just
is.
a hilarious brother. But he had this saying, because he had the groups too.
Yes.
So he had this saying, like, if the guys or whoever was in the group came up with an idea or something, he would say to them, "Did I ask you to think?"
Oh my God! I used to sing in one of his groups too. I used to sing with Cornell Brown for a minute.
He said, "I do the thinking. Don't you do the thinking. I do the thinking." Around here.
What is that?
Yeah, when him, Larry, and Maurice got together, they were like a comedy show.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
They were funny.
God.
The three of them.
I was hanging with them one time in Atlanta, man. I was just like laughing the whole time. Man.
Yeah,
you're right.
The Three Stooges.
They were like a comedy show for real.
I think Larry was the funniest.
Yeah, because Larry used to tell a story and then just fall asleep. I'd be like, "What?"
But when he was sleeping, he knew when he was sleeping.
That was Larry.
What just happened?
That was Larry. That was Larry all the way. He'd be telling the story and he'd sleep 2 minutes later.
Narcolepsy ain't no joke.
Yep.
And then he'd be like, what?
Please do that note over.
We did it already.
But I will say this about Larry: was a phenomenal singer and writer.
Yes,
Absolutely.
He was a phenomenal. His voice and the way he wrote records, man, he was phenomenal for sure.
I think I remember something happened where Larry wasn't treated right at one time by other producers that were here.
What do you mean?
Like something happened. I don't know if it had something to do with contracts or something, but
I have no idea.
Something happened. I can't really say.
The one thing I will say, and I'm not speaking specifically on that, one thing I will say is that this industry is very sneaky and conniving, and you have to have thick skin in this industry.
You definitely
because you can be blackballed. So if that was what you're potentially talking about, there's a great possibility.
He was done wrong by someone.
Here's a picture
and it hurt him.
Of who we're talking about there.
I probably was already gone at that point, but yeah, I could probably see that because Larry was very strong-willed. Mm-hmm. And not saying that in a mean way or a bad way. It's just that he believed in.
Yeah.
You know.
That's Larry.
He believed in what he believed in. He was very like, this is the way I want to do it. This is the way I see it. And he wasn't pushing back or pulling back from that. So that is
I don't think he understood that you got to let other people come in too and have ideas and have a, just give their opinion. You don't necessarily have to agree with it, but don't knock it down. And Larry was like, no, they're my girls. And, so I think he hindered us a little bit by not being open-minded enough.
Yeah.
Or not being confident enough to say, hey, these are my girls. I can let them, we can bring in other writers. We can bring in other producers. We can bring in other people to help them, to build them up. So a lot of times we can do a disservice to ourselves when we just try to stay small-minded, small thinking.
He was a good guy.
He was.
Larry was a good guy.
He was a great guy to the end. I mean, I was there till when he was sick. I would visit him all the time. And we were also working in the studio. He wanted to do like a musical. So when I came back to Boston in 2018, I was, working with him, lashing out the ideas that he would have. And we'd be in the studio and just working out his ideas. But of course it didn't. Of course he passed on. But that's what he was working on,
I didn't even know that.
Started. Yeah.
That would have been great. That would have been great.
And I'm thinking it's coming to me also, Tammy, before you went to Cali, did you go to Atlanta for anything before you went to Cali?
No, I think I went to Cali first.
Were you on tour with someone? With Bobby Brown?
Yes.
Oh, I did tour with Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Oh,
So you
yeah,
know, I know that. You know why?
I toured with Bobby for his humping. You're right.
Yeah, see?
I
You know
toured
why
on the
I know
Humping
that?
Around tour,
Background with Bobby.
but when he moved to Atlanta, and I was dating a gentleman at that time that was working with Bobby, so I ended up being able to be in Atlanta. And I remember we were in Hawaii, and there were some other girls from Boston, 3 girls that came to sing background for Bobby. And I'm just sitting in the audience, just watching. And they wasn't able to get the notes and things like that. So and I love Bobby Brown, and to this day, I'm sitting in the audience. He's like, Tammy. I'm like, huh? He's like, get up here. Come up here. I'm like, okay. I came on stage sang with Val and Harold, Val Young. And sang the songs. He said, okay, get us something black to wear. I was like, oh, okay.
So he just pulled you out of the car like that?
Huh?
So he just pulled you up and said, I need you up here?
Yeah, he just pulled me. I'm just sitting watching, all the excitement because they're getting ready for this big old awards. And I'm just sitting in the audience. There's no people there, just me and blank, they have the little faces. But, I'm out there in the audience with the fake audience, with the posters, the pictures. And I'm just sitting out there watching them do the sound check. And it was just an opportunity at the right time, right place at the right time. I was nervous as all get out, but I was like, Tammy, this is your opportunity. You better get up there. You better act like you can sing. You better act like, all that training, you better put it forth. And so I toured with him quite a bit. We did a lot of other shows after that. I did the Humping Around. I also did the American Music Awards, different little shows of that nature with Bobby. And he would hire me every time. And I was still doing my other stuff as well. And when I'd come back to town or back to LA, he got a show, he'll call me up, and his wife, I think it's Alicia or Aisha. However, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing her name correctly, but she would always bring me in to sing background for him.
Yeah, I remember that. I was actually dating someone back then named, and I know you know him, Chris Waller.
Yes, my boy.
Yes,
because he came on tour with us.
Right,
he was somebody. When Bobby needed somebody, I brought Chris in. He stayed for a little while. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's my son's father. So I remember that. I was like, Tammy.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now I've been in your play. I know your boy. Now, okay, now you're bringing that back to the memory. Okay.
2 + 2 equals.
Yeah.
Putting it all together.
Yes, I am, because I've done when you do so much in so many different arenas and so many different places and so many different states. That's why Duana's always laughing at me keeping everything. That's why I keep stuff because it helps me to chronological, know where I've been in my life. And when you brought that up, and I'm like, I've been in your house. I've held your baby.
Yes.
You said
Absolutely.
I'm like, okay.
Listen, and on that tour, that was my son. Our son was just a baby, and we brought him down to Atlanta while y'all was practicing down there. But yeah, I remember that. And so I have one more question I would like to ask you. No, two. Are you guys still singing? And if you have children, does any of your children sing?
I sing in my work band, so I'm in corporate America now.
You said your work band?
Yeah.
Her work band.
We're about to do a Music Will show in New York in November 17th.
Nice.
So we're getting ready to do that. We've done it annually. Last year we did it at Hard Rock Cafe in New York, and DMC was the host, the guest speaker. So that was really cool.
Nice.
We raised a lot of money for Music Will, which provides access to disenfranchised children and youth. So,
really nice.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
It's called Music Will is the organization.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm doing that through my job. So that's it for me for singing. My girls, my adult children, I'm here with my with my fam.
She's laughing for a reason.
But we're not going to tell you. We can't tell you.
Let's just say it's a very, very small world.
Right.
Very small.
Private.
Facts.
Extremely small world.
Boston. No, it's really Boston.
But yeah. My girls don't sing.
Okay.
So I have one daughter, 34 years old. She does not sing. As far as me singing anymore, no, I kind of hung up the microphone. However, I picked up the microphone in a different arena. So I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy putting on events. So I'm kind of geared more in that direction.
So Jen, you and I are we're alike.
Yes.
Because I gave it up too, but I have a voice still.
Yes.
And I am great with people.
Yeah.
And I have a nonprofit organization, so I help people in need.
Nice.
So we're just alike.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I mean, the industry is the industry, and we were born into it. So I'm not letting it go. I'm just not singing it.
Because it's you. It's a part of you, and it's in here, your heart.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So musically, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I still dabble in everything. I mean, once a singer, always a singer. Once an entertainer, always an entertainer. Now I've had down periods, where I didn't pursue the career or the music industry or the acting world. I do have a son, a 17-year-old son. And he has the bug. He does rap. He does his own music. It's a little negative when he lets me hear it. I don't approve of it. I tell him, hey, you gotta change that vibration of that song, but he's 17 and he's influenced by what he's influenced by. No matter how much I try to pour into him, certain direction, children are going to do what they want to do. So I want him to also have his own mind and make the, proper decisions. But every time he lets me listen to his music, I say, son, I commend your creativity. I commend your determination and your desire. If you could kind of fix the lyrics a little bit, you want to have something that can be played all over the place. Right. You don't want to limit yourself in terms of, you write the song and it has all this profanity and all this, street life about what they go through or maybe not go through or what they're just experience with their peers.
So with that being said, the state of music today, how do y'all feel about the music today?
Garbage.
You love it?
It's garbage. Garbage.
Yes.
I don't
all the time.
Yeah.
It's just no substance.
None.
And
why you think it's like that?
Degrading.
They talk about garbage, and that just like you said, that's how they talk about women.
Yeah.
The B word, the P word, all of that. And I'm like, where are the stories? We used to follow stories.
Well, it's designed, I believe, it's designed, with the major labels and the record companies and all that, because it's about the dollar. And so they want our youth and mainly, people of our color to sing degrading music, to disrespect the women, to talk about the street life and shoot 'em up, because it's in my opinion, it's designed. They want to keep it like that, and these come from the executives and record companies. Oh, we want you to sing about shoot 'em up and
yeah, I agree with you on
that
that.
whole no,
Definitely designed that
so
way.
it's designed that way. Not that the artists want to sing that type of music, but it's a money machine. And sometimes that can take away from the realness, from the creativity, from the love. Once it becomes so robotic and a machine, you kind of lose a sense of the substance sometimes in that, and when you go in that direction, in that journey. And what we talked about earlier, it's having the platform now where we can create our own music. We can create it and how we want to put it out. We can do our own videos with camera, phones, and high tech everything and editing. So now, which I love, that we can now create our own path, of our journey, and what we want to display to the world. So yeah,
I think we're taking it back, and what I'm hearing and feeling from most people, we're taking it back to the 90s when there was real music.
Oh, yes.
And even my events, I said I want to give back that 90s feel.
Yes.
Right.
So we're gonna have a lot of R&B, hip hop from the 90s, because that's when people were dancing.
They don't know
That's
how
when
to
we-
dance today.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't know what they're doing. I can't do it. It hurts.
they really missed out.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely missed out. I
Yeah.
think 90s, we really had a great
Yes,
time.
we did.
Yes.
We did. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I think they need to, like, today's artists. I don't think they go back
To listen to what was back then.
yeah, the history of music.
No,
Because if you know the history of music, the history kind of guides you
it
in
sure
what you can do
does.
today. It doesn't mean you have to go make it that way.
Exactly.
But if you know the style of music, writing, like you said, storytelling.
Yeah.
Storytelling. Back then, nobody sounded the same. Matter of fact, biting was a problem.
Yes,
It was.
If you
It
sounded
was.
like somebody,
Listen to the terminology
Biting
you
my
just
style.
said.
I know, right?
Biting.
Yes. Don't bite
right?
my style.
right?
Yeah.
Nobody sounded alike
No.
at
Right,
all.
And everybody sounds alike
Now
now.
everybody
Yes.
sounds alike. Everybody uses
Yes.
the 808. I'm so tired of that.
Yes.
I want
Everybody.
to. Is that machine you sing in? I want to sing in.
No,
one of
that's
those.
the drum pattern. That
Oh. And what's that
No.
machine you sing in? Like, we had to sing raw. We didn't have no machine.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
Machines.
really care for that machine because you really can't
Like
tell
auto-tune?
the
auto-tune,
auto-tune?
yeah, vocoder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
So
Yeah, I've
remember
never
when
seen
we
to
was
one of those
singing,
yet.
Sam, you remember when we used to be in the studio, we would have live music in the studio while we were
Yes.
recording.
Yes.
Like somebody was on
Yes.
the keys.
Right.
There was drummers.
They were
Like-
playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those were the reels. You remember the reels? I'm like,
Yes,
Real.
the
cut.
real.
Let's do it over again.
Yeah, yeah.
My dad
run the tape
actually,
back.
Yes.
Run the tape back.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. Now it's just a button on the keyboard. I'll be like, what?
They're like, oh, you don't have to sound right. Oh, we can fix it in the
We
mix.
can fix it.
Wait a minute, how we do that again?
Yeah.
Let's fix
well,
it.
actually, some of the singers today, they really can't sing. They're
They're
not
studio
great.
singers.
They're not great singers.
The studio singers. We
Yeah.
just watched that last night.
Mm.
Yeah.
What,
And I know
We can tell the difference
Versus-
between a
was
studio
it?
singer and a
Versus
real
oh,
last
singer.
night.
the verses. I didn't watch it, but I saw some of the highlights.
Joe
Donnell
killed
Jones.
him.
Oh my goodness.
Joe
Was it?
killed
They
him.
clowned
Oh, I
on
love
it.
Joe. Joe, that's my boy.
It was-
Joe
and
and Joe
love Joe.
killed him.
They was clowning Donnell big time. They said he had on, what do they call it, a waist trainer? That's what, yeah.
Oh my
He looks good.
goodness!
No, stop it. He
No, I'm serious. There's a video.
did not. He
There's a
didn't.
video going out. They said he had on the waist
He
trainer.
did not.
Oh my
He
goodness!
didn't.
But when they showed the video, they was like, "Yeah, look at the back. Look at the back."
No, because he took his
Oh, wow.
suit jacket
Yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah.
No, he didn't have on a waist trainer.
Oh my,
He's
that's
hilarious.
terrible.
He
Well,
didn't sound great, but he looked great.
It could have been a body one.
A body, yeah, that one too.
Hey, listen, I don't know. I'm just,
No, we're not gonna dog him like that.
No.
No,
But
no,
I
listen,
want to
let's
say
be
this
honest.
to the girls. Right? We had did something. I thought we had created it, but apparently Angie Stone did. But
What's that?
I remember we used to sing. We used to harmonize in rap,
Yes.
Mm.
and we used to do hip hop. What's it? The jungle sometimes.
Mhm.
But I, like you said, knowing the history of your music, I thought, we were 17, 18. It was a good idea. Let's do this and let's rap and harmonize.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't create it picture perfect. We wasn't the first to do it. Angie Stone was. She was in a group.
I've seen that. I don't know
if back in the day, Gooseby, you remember?
Yeah, I forget the name of the group.
I forgot the name of the group, but it was the females, and they used to
the Hill Records, though. I know that.
Are they rapping, singing? I thought, but she's older than us, so of course we didn't create it. But
right,
that's knowing the history of your music, like you said,
Right. Right.
Yeah.
If every artist today went back and just studied a little bit of that, it would make them that much better. I think so. It'd make them that much better.
Yeah. Because you got to know your history. You got to know the people that came before you. You got to know the struggles. You got to know, you just got to hold on to that, because if you don't hold on to the past or the history, then you'll kind of just be misguided, when you're coming out with your music and you thinking you created it. No, you didn't create that. Let's go way back. Let's go back in a time where, before we were even born. Right. There was artists out there, doing it like we were, like the desire, the love we had for the music. And a lot of times it's for us inner city people to get out of their poverty or their situation or, and that was our lifeline. That was our our therapy. That was, music back then and being young. And that helped us deal with the pressures and all the pressure, especially in New England, the racism and you name it, just all kinds of,
How y'all feel about AI today?
I'm on the fence with it. I'm on the fence because it's good for helping me. Like, it helps me create my flyers. So, it's good for certain things. Mm-hmm. As far as a singer, I hate it.
Right.
I hate it because I'm like, it's taken away from the people that can really sing out here. Because now they're creating songs and they got the commercials. So now you took away from somebody who could really come in the studio and knock these little jingles out for you.
Remember the jingles we used to do?
Yeah.
What's that?
What theory?
For the ILD, all the radio personality jingles.
Oh, like the Mike Shannon.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Who's on Sirius XM?
Yes.
Yes. My take on the AI, it's a scary thing. Technology is wonderful. It's beautiful that it advanced. It can help with so much. It can take a lot of pressure. You can get things done quicker. You can do a whole song, music, everything, with it. You don't have the human feel.
Yes.
You're never going to get the human feel with some type of robotic. It makes life easier. Yes. I said that you got to be careful with that, because if you didn't commit that crime, they can make it like you committed that crime. They can do a video. That wasn't me, but that's you. Yeah, that is me.
Yes.
That ain't me.
That's
You can see the difference, with the AI.
Right.
But it's not going anywhere. So it's here to stay. So I plan on making sure I study it, the inside and the out, because
and a lot of major artists do use it. I mean, Timberland uses it. I forget the other guy who sings.
It's a great tool if used correctly. But I understand what Jennifer was saying. Sometimes you lose a little bit of that humanity. You lose a little bit of that realness, that natural essence of people, But yeah, I've dabbled in it, but I don't like when it changes my look. I'm like, that don't look like me. Oh, I don't know if you girls saw. I did that with the Picture Perfect Facebook site. I took 2 of our pictures and I made them move. But they're kind of interesting. But it changed our look.
Oh, I gotta go check it.
Go check it out. Yeah, I did it months ago. I said, just playing with the AI. I just wanted to see how it works. I said, well, let me just see if they can make these pictures move. And it sure did. It made us move. But it made us look different. You could see us from the beginning. But then I was like, oh, that don't look like me. That don't look like Duana. That don't look like Jennifer. Well, it looks cute. We get the idea,
It's hilarious.
Oh, Vernon said something. What did VCR say? I just saw something pop up.
Yeah, I just saw that.
He said, what's up, Picture Perfect?
Hey,
VCR. What's up, baby?
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, we got Picture Perfect live in the studio.
I'm so excited. I'm just so excited that
You guys,
we all look cute with our little
buns on.
Y'all got the little bun thing today. Dewana got the bun. You got the bun.
Yep,
I got the bun. Jen, you got your hair in the braid back.
I got mine braided up.
Oh, you got the braid bun. See, we got little buns.
Do you guys remember wearing furs?
It's all raining out, and I'm in the process of moving, and I'm supposed to be working. They probably wondering where I'm at, but that's okay. I'm multitasking.
So do y'all? I know it's been a long time. Do y'all ever get the bug to go back in the studio and do something?
Oh, I do.
I would only do it with these two.
Right.
For me, I naturally sink in with them. So I grew up with their voices in my ears. So we naturally fall back into sync when we're together. Doing that with somebody else would be strange. It just would be strange for me.
Right.
Can we get a little something today? You think?
Oh shoot.
What we doing, Jen?
I guess we do. It's like a jungle.
Okay, and I had the bottom note, right?
You got the bottom note?
I think so, right?
Let's try it.
Yeah,
we haven't done it in years together.
And Tammy's not in the room, and I can barely hear her. So
okay. I'm gonna try to move up to my mic. Oh, you know what? This computer is weird. Let me see if I can turn it up. You know, the mic is on the bottom, in the bottom of the computer.
Be careful with your mic so it don't feed back.
Who, me?
No,
my mic is at the bottom of the computer, which is weird. Why is it under the computer? But
well, we can hear you. So if you sing, we'll hear you.
We can hear you.
I know. That's cool. All right. So ready? Let me know when.
1, 2, 3.
Glass.
It's like
broken glass.
Oh, one more time.
Broken glass.
Oh, okay.
Broken glass.
Okay, sorry.
I was gonna say, what are you, stupid?
Larry,
get out this room.
What are you
this room, Larry?
come on, Jennifer. You know I ain't going like that. I taught you better than that. Don't be making me look bad.
You sound like it. Please stop.
I'm so glad we can laugh.
Oh my gosh. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Broken glass everywhere.
People pissing on the stage. You know you just don't care.
Can't take the smell. Can't
Let's start again.
Yeah, start it over. You jump in and I'll come behind you, and then Devon come behind me.
Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage. You know you just don't care. Can't take the smell. Can't take the noise.
Spend the money
to provide. I guess I got no choice. Rats in the
front room, roaches in the back.
Oh, it must be a delay.
In the baseball bat, I try to get away,
but I couldn't get far because the man with the tow truck repossessed my car. Don't
push me.
See, you got to keep singing. What y'all hearing is the.
Listen, you guys still got it. I'm telling you, the harmony is there.
But you see how I had to let her go in, and then I came in, and then that's what I mean.
The idea, listen. You guys need to harmonize and put that on your pod.
Okay.
That's what you need to do. Yes.
I mean, that's dope. I'm sure that's the first time since when?
Well, me and Dewana did it. Me and Dewana did it a few months ago, but we haven't done it with Tammy. Oh, wait a minute. When you guys came to visit me in LA, in Atlanta, that was 2018.
Yeah.
2018. That's the last time we did that song together.
Okay, so we have a message from Vernon. He said he can't hold back the spiritual tears from my eyes just seeing you lovely ladies together.
Oh, thank you, VCR. I love how you put the song I wrote. Can't hold back the tears. That's sweet. Thank you. Love you, VCR. You always been
We love you. Thank you.
VCR has been a loyal fan from day one, and he always still supports all three of us together and individually. So thank you, VCR.
Nice.
We love you.
That's nice.
Well, I mean, that's going back many years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Many years.
Yeah, you know? Definitely.
Yeah, he's a real one.
Yeah.
Wow. So, all right. Well, I mean, what's next?
But you never know. If a producer comes up and calls us and say, "Hey, I got a dope song," I was getting ready to curse. A dope song. You never know. We might get back into the studio.
Right.
But now with technology, we can sing from wherever we are. You know.
That's what I was gonna say. With everything's going on today with technology and AI, I don't need AI.
No.
But I think what some of the producers do, they use it to enhance some of the stuff. That's what Timberland does. He enhances what's the other dude's name? Oh man,
you said it last week too.
I can't remember his name, but he talked about how he has all these records and now he can put them all out and put different voices on it. It's still his project, he says.
Yeah. No, it's true.
You know,
but then they also said something about this. I've been reading and researching it. If you do it like that, it's going to say it's artificial intelligence record.
Right. They'll have different charts for it.
It'll say AI recorded. You know what I'm saying?
Like advisory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it'll have that.
Right.
And that's what we don't want. So, I mean, what I noticed last night in the verses is that Donnell Jones used a microphone that had a lot of reverb on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that turned me off. I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Artist development, Larry was not playing with us about everything. We needed to know when to start, when to end.
He was a perfectionist.
Yes. And even if the music shut off on us, we still had to keep going.
Still had to keep going.
Yeah, we had to keep going. So for me to watch other artists, I'm a little bit more critical because of what we went through.
Yeah.
We went through real boot camp with Larry.
We did.
So, you know, I know that I wouldn't have been able to compete with Joe. You know what I'm saying? I know my lane.
So
though.
would you say Donnell just wasn't ready last night?
I
wasn't
don't
ready.
think Joe's his competition.
No, absolutely,
At all.
it's not.
So
I
we should have
agree.
found somebody to match him.
Yes,
You know, period. Joe is a real
little
singer.
Yes,
And
And he's a songwriter too, and he does
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
too. He's very instrumental, so that
Yeah.
makes a big difference.
Right. And
Yeah,
that's
I
what's
love Joe.
missing in the industry today. I think
real singers.
we don't have real singers and we don't have real songwriters. We got a lot of talent,
Yes.
but that talent's not really developed, you know?
And thinking of Joe, what you just brought a memory to me when I was living in LA. There was a video that I got cast to do play the lead with Joe, but Joe is a short guy, so he didn't want and I was just too tall. I was 5'8", putting on heels makes me taller. He wanted a woman that was under him because, you know, they don't want you towering over them, making them feel like little kids, you know? So, but I remember that journey and I was like, man, I want to be in Joe's video, but I get it. You know, it's the industry and it's about a look. So you got to have like a hard tortoise shell for rejection, or if you don't get the part, it's not about you. It's about just what the visual is. But I remember being, auditioning for that and getting it, but because I was too tall, I couldn't do the video.
Yeah.
What
that
part
was
of
always
Ca-
an issue for us. You all are so tall.
Yeah, we are
What
tall.
part of Cali?
Yeah.
Are
What'd
you
you say,
in?
babe?
What part of Cali?
Oh, I lived in LA. I lived out there for 25 years. You know, that's where I did a lot of my acting out there. And like I said, after we all kind of went our own ways, because I remember Dewana and I was, walking down Newberry Street, ran into Marky Mark.
I was just getting ready to bring this up.
Yeah, and he hey Tam, I got Karen. I need her to sing background. Do you know somebody else? I said, yep. So I don't know where Jennifer was, but because Karen was already in and he wanted to use me, I pulled, Dewana. So we all did the show. I think we did, what did we do?
Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
Arsenio Hall show.
Nice.
Yeah, we did the Arsenio Hall show, You Gotta Believe. We also did his video too, before the Arsenio Hall show of You Gotta Believe, that I guess one of those Weather Girls was singing with that controversy of the song. Huh?
Was a good vibration. The video we did, you got to.
Yeah, remember when Karen, you gotta believe, that song. But somebody did that before. One of those women,
Was it Jennifer Holiday?
someone else kind of shaped women. It wasn't her though. It was one of those Weather Girls, I think. Those sisters,
And they
Martha
didn't-
Walsh or somebody, Ann Walsh or something. But anyways, we did the show, we did the video, we did the show. I left for some reason, something I had to do, and then Jennifer came in, and then they was able to do, I think, Oprah Winfrey show.
We did Oprah. We did the London Music Awards.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was a good thing about Boston. Again,
Yep.
New Kids on the Block always called on each other, all the different singers. We all kind of supported each other because,
Right.
Free was also in Marky Mark's first song, too.
Oh, I didn't know
She
that.
was the dancer in there. She was, yeah.
And Free and I used to dance with Tam Tam. We were her dancers. So
I
Free-
miss that about Boston. I miss the groups, everybody coming together,
Exactly.
the talent.
Yes.
You remember the kite
shows.
festivals? That's when
Yes,
everybody came out.
the kite.
Oh Lord, Dewana, do we remember the kite festivals?
And it kept you out of trouble.
It
And-
definitely did.
And it
And
made
what-
you get good grades.
And what a lot of people didn't realize too, Boston's always been a place to break artists.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
Especially
Right.
with the major labels. If you wanted to break
Yes.
an artist, Boston was one of the top cities, New York, Chicago, and a lot of people just never realized Boston's a major market. So when it came to
Right.
music, Boston was always looked at. So if you were an artist and you was doing something, they're gonna find you. They will find you.
Yep.
You know.
And I'm so proud. You know, I'll say this time and time again. I've been in Atlanta now over 30 years, but I'm so proud to say that I'm from Boston. I talk about Boston all the time because, you know, it's a small city, but just coming home, like I came home Tuesday, walked in the park for, what was that festival? That was at the park.
Amalus.
Yeah.
Or the DJ.
Oh my God. I felt like I was in a reunion when I stepped in there. It was just everybody. People were running up to me, talking about, Jen, oh my God, we haven't seen you. You look the same. We see everybody. And that's exactly the feeling that I love to get when I come home. And that's exactly what I want to bring to Atlanta. So yeah, I love Boston.
Nice.
I love Boston. And thank you guys for inviting us to be here. Look at me. I'm all emotional. Thank you guys for bringing us here, because that really made me feel good, especially getting Tammy on.
Thank you. I love my
It's good to see y'all. And again, that's what I miss about Boston. I miss those groups back in the day being together. And again, I think Boston has a lot of talent.
Yes.
It's just all over the place. And it's not unified in any kind of way.
Well, maybe you need to create that Larry Wu, Maury Starr generation thing back.
Right. Well, I am working on the project.
Good.
I'll tell you that.
Good.
I got a project. You know, I was hoping to get it out earlier in the year, but you know, want to make sure it's done right.
Okay.
You know, if it ain't done right, you ain't gonna hear it.
All right.
But if it's right, everybody gonna hear it.
Okay, good.
But we're gonna talk about you if it ain't right.
Right. And you know where I come from, so it's gonna be right.
Look,
For sure. It's definitely gonna be right. Ain't gonna be no other way to do it. But yeah, it's good to see y'all. Y'all look beautiful, you know, as you did back then.
That's what I'm saying. You guys, I like, for me, like, I just feel so warm. And you ever get chills up here?
Yeah.
That's what I have right now. You guys,
thank you.
from my heart, you guys are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Still look the same as you did back then. And you still have those smiles, have the great attitude.
Still picture perfect.
You know? Yes. You guys were examples.
Only going through menopause.
Me too, girl. All day, every day.
Got the fan.
All the fellas are like, Gooseby, what you gonna say about that?
You better know it.
I'm staying away from that. For sure.
But you all were example how to carry yourself as a lady back then and even now. So I just want to thank you guys for coming on. It is my pleasure to sit here across from you and knowing that back in the day we used to be on the same show.
Yes.
It's so good to see you, beautiful. And
thank you
for bringing back the memories, and you know, and I'm glad that we were good people you know, during that time, younger people. Because a lot of people come up to me and say, "Oh, I remember you. You was always so sweet. You were so nice." And I'm glad that I was, you know, a good person. I didn't, you know, so that they remember something that pushed them through their life and helped them to get through some adversity or what have you. And we don't even think about that. We just think we're regular people just trying to survive and, you know, struggle. Is real for everyone. But when people come up to you and say, "Oh, watching you all, you made me want to sing," or "I'm singing because of you all," and I'm like, "Oh, really? Oh, wow!" You know. So thank you so much, and thank you for giving us and showing us the love and the respect, and thank you.
All right. Any shout outs you want to do before we check out of here?
Oh, yes. I want to shout out D Nice's Serendipity event that's going on tomorrow. You guys going to be there?
Yes.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. I flew
She'll
out
be my
here.
first
I'm gonna
one.
be there.
You're going to be there? Oh,
I'm gonna be there.
Great.
Have fun. I won't be there unless somebody come pick me up. But other than that,
Tammy, you'll be in our hearts, Tammy. We will enjoy it for you.
Listen, there's going to be
I'm in the middle of
movie.
moving. I have to move. I'm doing so much. I'm moving. My place is a mess right now. Oh my God. So that's what I'm
in Cali now? You're in Cali now?
No. I'm in Boston.
Oh, you're in Boston. Oh, okay.
I've been back here since 2018.
Oh, okay.
She's in a private location. The bathroom.
What'd you say? When you say Stephen G?
Look, it wasn't even us. To what it wasn't us. We didn't say nothing.
Oh man. Wow. Hey, you gotta send me some of those pictures though. I definitely gotta get some of those pictures. Nah.
No.
Oh man.
I was saying that who's in the middle with the blue?
That's Tammy.
That's Tammy. You got like the little Whitney Houston going on right there.
On the album cover?
Yeah.
We all had some little curly weave.
Don't call the secrets now.
Well, honey, the secrets is all out. They already know.
Back then it was, but not today.
That's hilarious. The funny thing was that it was 3 white guys. No, 2 white guys.
Oh yes, they did our hair.
We was looking like they're gonna do our hair. We was all like, they're gonna do
I
our
got
hair.
those pictures somewhere. Oh my God, we looked.
Well, they did a good job.
No, they did. They did.
Mhm.
We had a great teenage life. We would never
No, me
trade
too.
that in.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah,
No.
it was
Yeah,
something.
those were some great days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
I mean,
great
I love
days.
the fact when we all did the shows.
Yes.
Stevie G and the Good Girls.
Yes.
You had Picture
Mm.
Perfect. You had what was the
Yeah.
what's the thing that Touch a 4-Leaf Clover? What's the name of that group?
Atlantic Star.
No, the
Mhm.
It was a group here in Boston that
Yeah.
used to sing it.
Oh, they did it over.
Oh, there was
With
a
Nicole.
Bunny's group. Bunny's
Nicole
group.
was in the group. Light skinned girl was.
Classic example.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
No, it was the 3 guys and a girl. Nicole, remember Nicole? She was in the group with the guys.
Oh, I know. I can't remember their names, but I know he was talking about.
Yeah.
They used to do
Well,
those
they
shows
were
too.
on that little paper I showed you. That little one with the I can't find it now.
Dark
but-
skin girl, right?
No, she was light skinned. They used to sing that touch a 4-leaf clover. I used to
I
love
don't
that
know.
song when they used to sing that.
I don't know
I
who that.
got their name. It's here. I don't want to be
She
lying.
put it in her book, y'all. She got receipts.
I got the information
She
here.
got mad receipts.
I got mad receipts. I just can't find it at the moment. But I showed it to you earlier. They were
Man,
on
we
there
should
too.
have got together earlier for some of those pictures. I could have posted all of them up here.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, one day maybe we'll just have a day where we can post them.
Yeah, I have to make it down that way and let you get, access to have some of the stuff that I have here.
You know what I think would be a good idea, Gooseby?
What's that?
You put some of that stuff back together that Larry Wu and Maurice Starr were creating the Motown.
Mm-hmm.
Get Tammy to help with the artist development because that's
You know
her
what?
lane.
And
That's a
I'm
good
down for
idea.
that. I'm down for
That's
that.
her lane.
Oh,
down.
Jen, thank you.
That's a good
Because
idea.
musically, I already know.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
already know. And yeah, I like that. I'm down for that. Definitely
You hear
down
that,
for
Tammy?
But before we go, let me just show you all this picture.
She's like, and I got one more picture.
One more picture. Y'all ain't seen this one.
Oh, this is babies. These babies. Let me
Wow.
see. Let me get it in there right.
Nice.
And the light is on there, shining on there a little bit. Can you see it all right? There we go.
Yeah.
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 Y'all remember that day?
Oh, that was in Florida. Yes.
We met
Oh my God.
Sunny Joe White, remember?
Yeah,
Yes.
the late
I
Sonny
have
Joe.
that picture too, somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have all the pictures. I got
The
everything.
tour
I
life
have
was
everything.
fun. The tour life was definitely fun. And I remember when we did Apollo Theater,
Yes.
we were never in a competition. Larry would never let any of his artists go under, you know how they boo you and
Right.
you get dragged by that little hook. Larry would never let any of his artists be in a competition. We were always special guests.
Mhm.
But I swear to gosh, we were a nervous wreck because we were so used to hearing them boo people
Yep.
that when it was time for us to go on stage, we was like, you ready?
They're gonna boo us. They're like, you're guest stars. Oh, it still didn't matter. We were scared, but
We were scared, but
We
we
were
turned
scared.
it out
We
and we
did,
got a
we did.
standing ovation.
Yes,
So
we
that
did.
made us feel
Nice.
wonderful.
Standing ovation.
because I remember the time when we did the Apollo, we had to turn our backs for some reason. With some pose we do, and then we turn around. Oh, we was nervous. We was scared. All 3 of us were scared.
I would probably say that was the scariest show we ever did, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in our minds we're thinking that it's the Apollo, the competition, and they boo you. You know, So
Yep.
Wow. Well, I want to thank you, ladies, for joining us today.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
My home is your home. Y'all welcome to come back anytime.
Anytime.
We appreciate
yes, and the name of that group was Magic Touch.
Oh,
Touch.
Magic
Yeah, that's right.
Touch.
That's right.
Yes,
Magic Touch.
yes.
I forgot about Magic
I'm-
Touch.
Me
I got
too.
look at my archives there.
Me too.
Yeah, they were good too.
Yeah.
Austin just had a lot of great groups.
Yeah.
We
I'm
definitely
telling you,
did.
man, I missed that.
We
I
definitely
missed
did.
that.
I missed that
Gotta
too.
get back to it. Let's get back to it. Let's
Yeah.
make it happen.
Back to okay, we can make it
Yeah.
happen. We the new generation of the old generation.
There you go. There you go.
That's
All right,
right.
folks, y'all give it up one more time. Picture Perfect in the building, live on R&B Talk.
Yeah.
All right.
Love
Thanks for
y'all.
joining
Love
us.
Love you guys.
y'all. How y'all do that? The one that did that thing. How you do that? How'd you do that, D? How'd you do that heart thing like this?
Kevin Gray said he remembers you guys. He met you all at the Strand Theater.
Yes, Kevin Gray. He sent pictures. We have pictures with him too.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi, Kevin. Thank you. Love you.
Love you too, Kim. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Beautiful ladies.
Should have played Boy Crazy on the way out.
Such a disgrace, you bought a little funky place.